All departments, conduct your final safety checks and report back to the bridge. Engineering, confirm reactor status and warp core integrity.
Engine is ready. Fasten your seatbelts, Commander. Entering warp in 3, 2, 1.
The bridge is all yours, Commander. Welcome to the command deck.
Hello, hello. Just a moment. Just a moment. Oh my God. So many things at the same time. So many things at the same time. So many things at the same time. Okay. Welcome, guys. A long time since the last podcast. We are here. We are back, but some technical things in the way. But okay. Hello. Let me check the. Okay, we have here the chat. So, and my son is coming to visit just on time. Okay. Oh, I need to talk to these guys. Okay, so guys, we have a good one today. We have some news. We have some mates here. I'm gonna introduce them to you, and we have some starters news and topics that we can talk about, and we have a mod event and a mod empire event with some raffles, with some sponsors, and it's gonna be great. So stay with us, and let me introduce my friends and mates here. So we have Ron Carlos with his camera on and his huge mustache as usual. How are you?
Hey, how are you doing? How's everyone doing? Glad to be back.
Awesome. And you made it on time. Perfect.
Right
and
on time.
Yeah. We have Agent Solas also. How are you?
Good, doing good. Glad to be back finally. Busy lives, but pumped for this podcast, pumped for this event. It was a good event.
Awesome. And then we have PG. How are you, PG?
I'm good. Happy to be back after a long holiday. But summer is very difficult here. It's very good to go out at night, but now it's time to do again the podcast with you guys.
Yeah, we had summer, as PG was saying, and it gets difficult with summer vacations, the weather, plans, and all those things. And well, we were also waiting for some more news in September because of the Breakpoint or Impact Summit from Star Atlas, and now we have a lot of things to talk about. So, we have Islicer in the chat. Hi, ready? Welcome, Islicer. Perfect. Bienvenido, Islicer. He's a Spanish mate, Spanish friend. And okay, so first thing, I think we can talk a little about the council just very quickly, because well, we can say that we have Ron Carlos here, and he's representing several different groups of people. In this case, I could say that, for example, he's one of the guys representing Mod Empire for the council, and especially now that Griggs is out of he's not running for the council again anymore.
Out of the picture.
Out of it. So we have Ron Carlos, and he's also, by the way, representing, for example, one of the three guys representing the Spanish community, or the Hispanic community in general. I would say Spanish because we all talk in Spanish, but it's the same thing. But all of us in the Spanish or Hispanic community. And yeah, as I was reading, for example, I think Solas said this, he's a guy. Drum Carlos is a guy who is kind of representing not only big whales and not only a big guild. He's kind of representing the people in general, and he's getting a lot of traction lately. So yeah,
Yeah, he's it's very interesting. Like he's the people's champ. He's the underdog. You know, he's not from a huge guild like most of the others in the top 5. He's not a whale, so for him to get into the top 5, he's defying all odds. So vote the mustache.
So what can you say to the people, Drum Carlos? What are your feelings right now, or did you expect to get more or to get less support from people? What are your thoughts and your feelings about all this?
Yeah, it's complex. To be honest, I didn't expect to be in this position in this race at this point, because, as you said, I'm representing a few people from different groups, but I don't have a large police wallet. I barely have like 250k PvP, so I definitely cannot elect myself. I have a lot of support from the Mood Empire that previously was going to Kriegs, because Kriegs has been also very public in social media. He's always been putting out content. He's well known from people from all different factions and small and big players. So I was counting on him to be the representative of the Mood Empire. But apparently things at his work changed really quickly, and he's not going to be able to continue pursuing, at least for this term. I hope he can run for later terms. So I was not expecting to be in this position where I'm in the 4th or 5th place, depending on how you see the STV and the different measurements we have. We have this King Brian spreadsheet that he did that is counting live all the PvP and balancing with the STV, and it's really interesting to see, because I have slightly less PvP than JP, and less PvP than Body, but in some countings I am ahead of Body, and in the Star Atlas one, which is the most important, I'm ahead of JP on the 5th place, which is great for me. I'm going to tell you why. I don't think I'm not only happy because I wanted to help and I wanted to be part of this process, but it gives me hope that someone that is not backed up by a large guild and someone that doesn't have an impressive amount of PvP and assets, someone like me can reach this place and can reach out enough people within the community to get this support and being I've seen how the support has been changing. Not only after the Kriegs, that was the biggest push I had, but before that, the fact that I've been remaining engaged in the conversation. Like you mentioned, that I'm also representing the Hispanic community. We are 3, but from us 3, there's the other 2. They don't necessarily spend a lot of time in the Hispanic chats in Star Atlas and helping other Hispanic-speaking players. So in that sense, I've been a little more consistent through the years and through time. So it's nice to know that even at this stage where we are a small community and where there's a giant concentration of PvP in a few wallets, even in this stage, someone can just come up in a decentralized fashion and be part of this amazing process.
Yeah, I think that's huge.
Yeah, I was just gonna point out there's the database or chart. I think King Brian has made. We have a little snippet. I'm not sure how recent this is, but it is a very tight, close race with Drum Carlos and JP. So if you haven't voted, go out there and vote. But it's interesting if you look at Drum Carlos's votes. Drum Carlos was voted 79 times for first, which is the second most in all this chart, and he was only voted 12th once, which is the lowest of the whole chart. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, and I think it's very important to just kind of explain, or not explain in detail because it's difficult to explain, but just comment on the voting system. This simple transferable vote, STV, and it's important to not only vote for 1 or 2 or 3 or 5. It's important to vote for the 12 of them, because the system makes it so that if the first one gets selected, because he reaches the line, the amount of
Threshold.
votes, the threshold, then the excess of votes go to the next election from those voters. Okay, so that's one of the things. And then the last at some point, after some process in this voting system, the last ones may get out if they don't get enough votes, because they have the less votes. They can get out of the system of the election, and in the middle, the important thing is this excess of votes goes to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. So it makes it in the end important to vote to all of them. So if you don't want someone to go for the council, for example, it's important to put them in the last place, because if you only select, for example, one candidate, and your vote is in the excess of the votes, instead of going to your second option, if you don't have any second option, then the system is going to try to imagine your second option. So it's better to just say it and specify yourself, which is my second option, which is your second, your third, your fourth, and so on, for the 12 of them. It's difficult to explain, but more or less.
It gets complicated really quick because it's two different systems that are not the regular system most people are familiar with. Everyone is familiar with, either the direct vote, where they go and they elect their president in their country, and their vote is, going to one candidate, or like in the United States, they're representing one candidate that is kind of obliged to vote in behalf of the people, depending of his state, depending on what they chose. In this case, this is a DAO, and it works completely different because you have a governance token. So the people that have put that token into an escrow account that the game has, betting for the lasting time of the project, those people get in exchange for that amount of polis, in this case that they secured, they get PvP, right, which is the police voting power, and it's what they need, their weight, the weight of their vote. So if I had just a little PvP and someone next to me has a large PvP and we're both voting, his vote counts more, right? And on top of that, then we have the STV, the single transferable vote, which pretty much makes you rank people. So if a candidate already secured the seats, other people that voted for that candidate will move to the second choice they had, and so on and so forth. So the idea is that no votes get wasted. If everyone votes for one candidate out of 5, and that candidate is secure in a traditional voting system, that those votes, the excess votes, will be wasted. In this case, they are not, and they cascade. So that's also helping me, because even though JP has more PvP than I do, I still ahead of him, because the second votes that have cascaded to me and the third votes that have slowly cascaded to me when those other first options are already secure or disqualified, is what's keeping me in the race. And it's a very fascinating process.
Yeah, if you look, JP has 10 first votes and you have 79. But it does show he has a little more voting power. But it's interesting. You have a 52% popular vote, which is pretty good. And then also Kriegs, who dropped out, he's still number 9 and 34% popular vote, which is pretty cool. 52% popular vote for you, which is second amongst all candidates, which is but right behind Funcracker.
Amazing.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So in my case, I'm just gonna say my vote goes to Don Carlos because of all these things, and yeah, not only because of Mod Empire. That's also important for us here because we are part of Mod Empire, but also because of those things that we were saying, that he's not a big whale voting for himself and getting elected because of himself, just like that. He's representing people that really, a lot of people that really vote for him, like the numbers that Solas just said. So for me, that's amazing. That's important, and that's part of the power to the people. That's my opinion. So PG, what do you think? You're silent right now.
No. So I put all my voting power in Carlos too. And as Sostra had, I was the one that asked King Brian to put the total votes, because as Sostra had that only with my eyes in the spreadsheet, I saw that something was not right. So I saw that the person that were getting more votes from different people was not high in the ranking. So I did the maths, and then I asked, look, it's better if you put the total so we see really the true. And you can see now that he have 292 total people that voted him. He's on front of the second, the third, and the fourth. Understand? Only Cracker have more votes, and I put all my voting power on him. I don't know if I'm doing right or not, because now you explained that situation. I didn't know that. But to tell the truth, I don't know what if I'm going to change. I think I'm going to stay 100% with the votes of Carlos, because I want him to have more votes, more voting power as possible. Understand? I have two accounts. I have two Poly's account, one 5 years and another 3 years, and I put both in 100% Carlos. If I change, if I see the numbers that I'm seeing now with my voting power, if I change, it's gonna change the voting of Carlos. So I'm not gonna move. I'm
No,
gonna
but
stay.
the thing, PG, is that if you only select one, and that candidate already has the enough votes to get elected, then your votes can go to someone else that maybe you don't want that. It's better if you choose the next one, just in case. It's not dividing your voting power if it's not needed. So your voting power goes mainly to your first choice. Only goes to your second choice if it's if the first case has an excess of votes.
Okay. So the second choice only use my voting power when Don Carlos is already locked, right?
Correct. If I was over the threshold that secures my seat, your votes, if you voted for me, might go to the second election you have. All your vote, all your PvP moves. If your first option is already secure or has no chance, they move to the second, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And I just want to clarify that when I was speaking about JP and other candidates, this race is not over. There's still time. We saw last time one wallet that had 27 million PvP. So there's still a couple of whales that could decide an election last minute and might be thinking of doing something like that, but it still makes the process really fascinating and interesting, because there's this mix of being representative of people from the community and having some power yourself. And it's interesting how all this playing out. I am really humbled by the support I've gotten in the last few days. And that's basically it.
Yeah, look, but at the same time, I have to say that this is getting too much attention. It is very important, but it's a 6 months job, right?
Yeah.
In 6 months is another 12 people or 12 candidates again. So I already heard that some people want to change that rule, that they want to be able to apply again. I don't like that. I think we should have always rotation, so we give always chance to new people, independent if they have a million polys or not. So we make
Term
these.
limits. Term limits. Maybe like, hey, you could only be council for a year or something, maybe.
Yeah. If we need to give a chance to everyone, because power to the people. That's that's the that's the Star Atlas. So you
Yeah.
cannot say, if you are rich, you have a lot of polys, you
Hmm.
can make a decision. Other thing that I have to say this because it's important. People need to really know what they're going to do in the council.
Yeah.
People that going to be elected in the council, they are not the DAO. They are
Correct.
an employee of the DAO. And the people who create the PIPs is not the council. We are the ones that create the PIPs.
That is correct.
They are only a filter. They filter the
Exactly.
ones that are really very, can I say the word stupid? Yes, I can, right? So I already said it. So the
You
ones
can
that are
say
really
that.
stupid, they filter, they put to the corner. And the ones that are good for the game, we vote. And then they are not the ones that pick. I think some people are talking like, oh, I'm going to choose this PIP. You don't choose nothing. You let
Yeah.
pass that PIP to go to vote. So the people of the DAO that are the policyholders, we are the ones that going to decide. It's not the council. So some people have a bit of confusion in the head at this point of the game, and they are applying for sure what they're going to do there. So it's better if people have a reflection, read what they need to read, and if they want to do a show off, they want to be on the top, they want to be well known, they want to be on TV. I don't know. Well,
Yeah.
you have 6 months. You do your best. Try to represent the community as best as possible. And this is not part of the game. This is when I said game, is like the faction war, right? This is not about the faction war. This is about what we can do all to make sure that the game is here to stay forever. Understand? We need to
Perfect.
create a strong base. We need to create a strong base. So all we that put a few dollars in this game don't see the dollars flying around. Understand? So we need to make sure, even something happened to Automata team, if the game is rolling out and if we have enough resources of marketing fees, and the DAO can hire people to do this or to do that. For example, I remember a long time ago, maybe 2021, one of the things that we talked in the beginning, I don't know if you guys were here or not, but in the town hall, one of the things that we talked is that the rental system was possible to create a PIP, so the DAO hires someone to create the rental system. That was the first idea that we talked in the community, to use the money of the DAO. But see, that system is already coming, and this is the things that we need to focus, is making the game better. I already hear people, oh, we're gonna create a contest and using the money of the DAO to pay contests. Man, that is not building a game. So
Yeah, it's interesting.
I hope people reflect.
Yeah.
This
You said
money
a lot
is
of
there, but
interesting points
don't,
there.
don't need to. We don't need to spend the money. The money can
Hmm.
accumulate.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Uh,
why I think
that's
this.
Let me read some comments. Just a moment, please, because a
Mhm.
lot of people saying hi and saying some interesting things here. And we care about you guys in the chat. So Anthony Galati, yo, welcome guy, welcome mate. Yuski and Bodies in the chat also. He said correct. If there is no other votes on your ballot, you your transferred votes goes to the one closest to meeting the threshold. So it's important to take that into account. And then we also have Dusky saying it's what should be best for the game and making it successful, period. We should try the best to make everyone happy. And yeah, I would say just right now, if you missed it, even if you are watching the recording later, try to listen to what PG just said right now. He said a lot of very interesting things. The first thing I would say, we all need to take into account and to have the clear idea of what's the job of the council. They are not kings of anything. They are not deciding things. They are gonna be the filter. That's what PG said, and that's true. They are gonna be filter, making sure that the peeps are in compliance with the rules of the DAO. And that's it. Most of it. It's just like that. Sure. They are not deciding. They are not deciding what goes. What? Yeah. Go on, Solas.
Yeah, I was just to say to make sure no, big dominating guild, influences the game towards how they want to play the game or how they see the game. Maybe they try to do a pip that might, fall in their favor. And they have all the PV Polish voting power, and it's going to be the council's job to nix that or whatever. And that's where I think I know some community members are trying to set up a debate, which will be interesting to see, how these candidates actually see how the council will go. I see Bodhi in the chat, a fellow council member that looks like he might be getting elected. Drum Carlos, are you going to do any debates if you have any time, or?
Yeah, I'm going to try to be there. I think it's important for the community to hear from us, to get to know us, those that haven't had the time to share with us. I think that the council have a few jobs, right? It's more than one. But our main job is to be facilitators, to empower the community through the DAO vault, which is, it's a vault that is created with the fees of the game. It's very important for people to understand that the DAO is not in control of the game development. That's Automata. That's a private company developing their name. We are getting the first basic structure to make the best use of those funds in the vault with the will of the community. And I've tried to focus my campaign since the very beginning in the community, because we are just facilitators. Our job is to make sure that those ideas that are good ideas and had a lot of backup from the community, we give them the tools to force that peep in order to be successful, right? And then we have the other job, which is going to be very important and very difficult this first term, which is to set those standards, to create that system that is transparent, that is easy, that is simple, and that is efficient. That is very important. And then the third job would be representing the DAO and the game with the rest of the Solana community, which is also paramount. So we have a few different things, but as far as the peeps go, it's not a question of opinion, because the opinion is going to be the opinion of the community. We just need to make sure that we help everyone move those peeps to a point where they can be voted on and approved, and support the community in a way that is beneficial for the long term of the game.
Exactly. And we have here, for example, Body saying agreed, and yeah, Dusky86 said something interesting. He said there should be a pip making it to not allow multiple people from one guild to be on the council. What do you think about that?
Makes sense.
It's fair. There's many details. The things that we were giving a very, very basic structure right now, which was on purpose done this way by Automata. So we decide with the help of the community. We don't need to vote on everything we do at the beginning. There's a lot of parts of the process that we need to come up with and to make it efficient and transparent. And we don't need to every step of the way, that, okay, we're going to use this application, let's get a vote on it. No, we don't need any of that. But when it comes to setting up rules for the future of the DAO and the council, it's very important that we brainstorm, we discuss, we get feedback from the community, and then we propose a PIP that will start implementing all these rules. Like, let's say that the community agrees that there cannot be more than 2 consecutive terms or 3 consecutive terms, or it can be always reelected forever if you're doing a great job, or you can just use 1 term. That's things that we need to discuss with the community and try to reach consensus in a very proactive way. If we're going to also add that you need some kind of popularity on top of the PvP to reach those places, that would be something very helpful. So players that, new players that come with a lot of money cannot just interfere in the system. And there's a lot of little details and things that we're going to have to come up with and create some comprehensive PIPs that the community will approve or not in order to create all these standards.
Yeah, you see, guys, that's why we support Drum Carlos. He has clear ideas about the council and the job. I like that.
Because we never know the future, understand? Imagine that in the future come a company and buy millions of polys, right? A gaming company. Imagine, I'm going to be a stupid example, right? Star Citizen. They come here. They don't want competition, right? They buy polys and they control this and they kill it. Is what big companies do when they see another one company growing up. They buy it and they destroy it. So they don't have competition because it's cheaper for them to destroy the competition. That's improving and competing with them. Happen every day with small startups and small companies. And in here now the DAO or the council of the DAO is almost in the process of a startup, because what you guys need to do now, the ones that are going to be elected, you guys need to create what, like Carlos said, a number of rules, that thing that I call the filter, the number of rules and paperwork that I think the 6 months is going to be meetings and paperwork and decisions to create the best filter possible, because in the future after these 6 months, I can predict the number of pips arriving is gonna be like a shower. Like, you guys, everyone have an idea. Everyone is gonna shoot a pip for this, a pip for that, a pip for, and then even if you have 5 people, if you don't have that filter already in auto mode, it's gonna be flooded, and then it's gonna be a waste of time for you guys. Maybe we're gonna be a waste of time of the voting, because all of these take time, and time is money, right? Only this process, we already like 4 weeks in this voting you, voting me, whatever, and nothing was done. So in the future, if we have like 20 pips, 50 pips flooding, you need to read the details. So why we put this one out and we pick the other one? So what you guys need to create now is a like a big common sense of basic rules that filter straight ahead in a few seconds what or how many faces you need to, or how many levels of filter you need to have to present a pip to us, because we, in the end, the players are the ones that gonna vote. And about what was said, that someone write in the chat that we should create a pip to not put 2 people of the same guild in the council. Well, that's a good idea, but the common sense should always rule, because we know everyone, right? We know everyone. We know what's the plan of everyone, so it's not a secret. But that's the reason the team picks 6 months rotation. Because they are not stupid. They knew that the situation is going to happen, and they knew these people they want power. Some people, I can say that they really want power.
Mm.
They are hungry for power, not because they want to work or help no one. They want to be famous, or they want to be on the top. They want to be well known in the community. Because in the last 2 months, oh, people are very nice. People do this marketing all the time. Man, less bullshit is better. So uh, people need to be serious, because this is a lot of money,
Yeah.
and this is a project that I'm investing a lot of money to, and I'm here from the start, and I don't want this go bananas only because one or two people want to become famous. I was in the council. Doesn't matter. You are an employee of the DAO. I hope you do better. You have 6 months to prove yourself, and after 6 months, you give a chance to another one, because we have more than 5,000 people in Discord. You are only one.
Yeah, exactly. And Solas, do you want to add anything to this topic, or we go to the next one?
I say we have a lot of topics, and plus we have the raffle, which
Yeah.
will probably take a lot of time. So maybe we just breeze through some of the other topics, and then we'll go to
Cool.
the raffle, so we don't keep everybody waiting too long.
Yeah, cool. So the next topic is I want to just kind of say something that I think it's important, and we wanted to talk about a little. It's the next releases. We don't have the dates for them, but we have Wagner said a kind of order. Okay, they can come out in this order. First, golden tickets. Second, and this is interesting, regional RFRs. Regional RFRs. So regional. Interesting. We can talk about that. Plus localized markets, and they will try to launch this, to release this at the same time. These both of them at the same time, and then fleet rentals, possibly also at the same time as regional RFRs and localized markets. But fleet rentals are going to be one of the huge things that will be coming in the next releases. And then advanced financing options like pay over time. So this they said that this option, this financing advanced options, could take maybe 6 or more months after fleet rentals. Okay, so that's complicated, and Wagner explained different things about that. Why it's more complicated? Okay, but the thing is, first, why regional RFRs? And they explained that maybe you can only craft some RFRs at specific star bases, or maybe you can craft them anywhere, but you are only able to redeem them for Atlas at specific star bases, or maybe just at one star base. It depends. So this is like different options, okay? And another option is that they could be cheaper to craft at some star bases that the generic RFRs that maybe you can craft in the CSS, for example. So it can have different prices, okay? And they also could be redeemed for different amount of Atlas in different star bases. That could also be a difference. Or maybe several of these options at the same time. So the economic team is still working on these details. And this, together with the local markets, should make some interesting dynamics. So it's going to be a huge thing for the rest of the game, because so far we have like 3 different options, and most of the game so far in Starbase is based on loyalty points, of course. But when they release golden tickets, then regional RFRs, then some more assets that could be crafted, or things that you can redeem, like ships or something like this. Okay, then they said something about meta crafting recipes I don't know exactly what metacrafting recipes mean right now. And then they also said the last thing, more fungible peer-to-peer transactions at localized markets. So all these things together, instead of only having loyalty points. So the game is going to change a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, it will be massive. A lot less LP, I think. The metacrafting is like that Honeyland NFT where people were minting outside projects, and then like a Super Phoenix DAO poster. That was kind of some of the metacrafting. Yeah, I'm interested. My biggest thing, I want to craft ships. It'd be cool to roll into more ships and have more craftable ships. Love the Mamba X's, love the Max Hugs, but maybe a few other ships would be pretty nice. Maybe if they put out like a small salvage ship or something, or that would be amazing as well.
Yep.
One thing that Chris talked yesterday, he said that the freighting career is going to start when we have the local markets.
Absolutely.
What that means, that I can hire someone to take something from A to B?
I think it's more related to your own job. That maybe you can decide only to transport things, like you buy them in one starbase and you transport them to another starbase where you can sell them for a different price. Because we don't have the option to give someone else the resources that you are transporting, except if you sell them in that local market.
Yeah.
Those local markets can be very important, especially for small players. Why? Because small players don't have a lot of capacity to move stuff around, and we know in Star Atlas that's one of the bigger challenges: the transport of large amounts of resources. While I can get a bunch of my guys and they can give me or sell me for 0 Atlas their resources, I can load it in my ships, take them to their bases, and then give them back. That's what I'm looking for of the local markets and the local interchanges. Because right now, there's, it's a single player that we're trying to play together. It's a single player game that we're all trying to play together. But these are the kind of things that are going to change that and are going to allow us to work as a team and as a group, and then as a faction, and then, all the different levels that we're going to get to.
Yeah, very interesting. And also very important for small players is that so far, right now, with Starbase, small players don't have the option or don't have the capacity, the ability to go very far away and have enough ships, enough fleets, and enough crew to do everything and be sustainable far away from the CSS. Yes. So far they need to be close to the CSS, very close to the CSS. But if they have local markets, then they can go and do everything away from the CSS, because they can sell, they can buy whatever they need. They don't have to transport everything back to the CSS in order to sell it in the market if they want to sell something. So that's going to change everything also for small players.
Definitely, and it's gonna be huge for small players and for small teams to have this ability to work together.
Yeah, Dusky is saying he's super hyped.
My head.
And Dusky is saying that ship crafting is the biggest pull. They need small transports for craft. Interesting too.
What I was going to say is that it's good all these levels of complexity and layers that they are going to add, because depending on LP is not great. It's good now because we have so much to upgrade, but what's going to happen 6 months or a year from now, when most of our bases that we are using are already upgraded to tier 5? We're going to do all these loopholes, all these economic loops to keep people engaged and keep people, working and having a return and enjoying the game. And, it's going to, I'm really excited about the future, because I was a little frustrated with this first implementation of the star bases, because it's really hard for the small player especially.
Well,
Yeah.
when everyone is tier 5, I think is when the combat is going to start. So we destroy and they go back to tier 0 and then start all over again. But what all these new game mechanics going to do, it's every player is going to have a lots of options. What should I do? Golden tickets? What should I do? RFRs, LPs, craft, and what that do is going to create more movement in the markets. And a good example that Chris gave yesterday. So I think he bring an example from Star Citizen. I think was Star Citizen. Something about a flex material or whatever. So, but he show a different marketplaces. So, for example, if I go to MSR number 9 and I craft uh, something there like carbon, and I decide the price of carbon in that marketplace, I can say, oh, I have the cheapest carbon. If you guys want to buy the cheaper carbon, you need to come to to my marketplace. Understand?
Hmm.
So that is gonna the man. I'm thinking only about that. And I only see the mechanics, the amount of people that gonna move. That's economy. I'm talking. I'm seeing the velocity of the economy going 5x's with the options, and then someone will need the resource X to golden tickets. Someone will need the resource Y to craft a ship. Someone will need the resources B to
Yeah.
RFRs. You know,
Yeah.
so
All the
the
possible
marketplace will
combinations.
have more activity.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. All,
so it's going to be interesting, like the different play styles that are going to happen when all this happens. Like for example, in the United States, there's a dock worker strike going on, right? So people are worried about not being able to get certain goods. Well, that could happen in Star Atlas. People, the freighters, all the people that freight for a job could be like, "Hey, we're gonna drive these prices up," and then there's a lot of money to be made in the shipping industry,
hmm.
or even like some games even have like a smuggling industry, which I think Star Atlas even said, you know, uh, in real life, if you bring drugs across the border in the United States, you could sell it for this much. But if you bring it to like some of the northern states, you 6x that product. You make so much more. So it's going to be interesting, to get these crucial resources or R4s or R9s to those outer bases that are constantly attacked. So it's going to be interesting what these prices are going to be. I'm pumped.
Yeah. I think just to finish this topic, that it's going to be a huge step, a huge jump, in fact, because instead of only one thing, LPs, we're going to have 6 different options, and it's not 6 options, it's the possible combinations of all those 6 options. And just one option, which is regional RFRs, we already said that it can be in different ways, like cheaper RFRs in some starbase, or just being able to craft them at one starbase, or different things that only happen with RFRs. But the combination of all 6 options, golden ticket, RFRs, LPs, asset crafting, meta crafting recipes, and peer-to-peer transactions and localized markets all together, I mean, I think even if we think about it, more things are going to come than what we can imagine right now.
Hey Kepler,
And
do
you
you
and
Yeah,
you forget another one.
yeah do you think that people are going to be faction hopping again with these localized markets?
wow.
Like moving to like, oh hey, they're Ooster. I can faction hop to Ooster and sell this for this much. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe these multi faction guilds are going to start doing, or Yeah, it's just going to be interesting. And then, like, how much for these golden tickets now? Like 4 million is, I
4
think,
million, yeah.
which is significantly more than the last golden tickets. And we have a pretty big degen
Yeah, last
community.
last one it was 1.5 million, and this one is gonna be 4 million and 4 months. So yeah,
and it's going to
a
be
huge
different.
jump.
It's going to be 2 in 2 weeks. It's not going to be weekly.
Yeah, it's gonna
He
be
explained
big.
yesterday that be weekly. Another thing that you forgot to say, Kempler, that he talked yesterday, but he was not 100% sure, is the market about STUs, because some recipes gonna put STUs, and STUs, as everyone knows, is already a bottleneck, right? It's already very difficult to get some good amount of STUs for everything.
Hmm.
So I can see that, well, very easy to predict that the price of STUs go back again to the price that was in golden tickets. No.
Yeah.
So, and that's what the economy does. Small players. Okay, I'm going to do STUs, because I remember small players doing a lot of money only with STUs, nothing else. Buying and selling STUs in the
Hmm.
marketplace. That was their profession, and people need to be true with themselves and say what I can do well. I can do this well, so okay, I'm gonna play this type of game. I cannot do everything, so STU is gonna be my game. And with these all automations that we have now, if you put only your fleet in STUs, and the price of STUs go bananas, because most of the things will need STUs and they are very difficult. It's not like you craft hydrogen, you put your fleet there and you're gonna craft hydrogen very easy, right? But
Hmm.
STUs don't work like that. It's a lucky system, right? So, phew, man, that market is gonna be 10
It's
times
gonna change.
bananas.
It's gonna change a lot, yeah, for sure. And what I love about all these things is that all these options are gonna give something for everyone. So you're gonna be able to choose any way that you want to play the game. Not like now. Like now, it's like, well, please, and if not, maybe you can sell something in the market, and that's it. But you're gonna be able to choose from all these combinations of different options, and there's gonna be something for everyone, I think. So yeah, it's gonna be huge. And okay, I think we can go to the next thing, which is we have a mod empire event with raffles. Do you want to explain it, Solas?
Yeah. So, yeah, a couple community members got together and we were start talking and stuff. And a big thanks to Kepler, Drum Carlos, and Egonaut for helping me. If you could pop up that poster, Kepler,
It's already there.
if it's already there, perfect. But this is some of the things we got donated. Pretty much October 1st through the 4th, today. Right before this podcast, we ended it. Um, uh, if you upgrade anything to MRZ8, you're gonna get a raffle ticket. You only get one raffle ticket.
You posted a
And
picture.
yeah. And so toolkits, that was just good graces. Thank you for donating toolkits. But and this is some of the sponsors we got. So look, idea kind of how we did it when I started the Gallia Cup. We did a bunch of esports leagues with the Star Atlas community with in different games, and we asked people, would you like to donate, and we'll try to shout out your project, your Star Atlas project, and if you would like to donate anything, that would be great, and we'll shout you guys out. So we did that with with the Gallia Cup. We got sponsored by Andre's Fleet Share experience, his coin. We got stuff donated from Hologram News Network. We got stuff donated from Ghost Cats Project. Got stuff donated to from EV.io, another first-person shooter. So we got all those donated for our Gallia Cup tournaments for whoever placed first, second, and third. So we kind of were thinking to do this to get something in game for Star Atlas that we could do, and MRZ8 is such an important base with the framework, so we're like, okay, let's just throw a feeler out, and it took off, which is pretty nice. So I'll go down the prizes real quick from just the individual people that donated. Is Chicken Cat did an Opal Jet, Egonaut, a Pierce X5, Fuddy Bear, one crew member, Sherwood, one crew member, X Life, an Opal Jet, Bodie, a 5 crew pack of silver, a 5 crew pack of gold, and a 5 crew pack of platinum. Very generous. The Gallia Cup downloaded, sponsored a Thimble Air Bike. Polaris Fuel did 10 million fuel, so that's going to be 2 prizes, 5 million and 5 million. Correct, Drum Carlos?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then CommandDeck, our podcast right here, donated a Thimble Air Bike. The GG Collective, the Mud Titan, they donated 1 gold crew pack. EC, they donated 5 Kalamoko Max Hogs. Great donation.
The Brazilian Guild.
Yes, I don't know how to say their guild name, so I apologize. Agora Squad from EC. PG, do you know what EC stands for? I can't say it. Do you know by any chance?
I don't recall.
Don't recall. Apologize. Dark Core Roasters donated a 20% off coupon. You'll have to reach out to them for that. And then the Super Phoenix DAO, another Titan group, they gave us a Super Phoenix card crew pack, or card pack. And I don't know did I send you that picture, Kepler?
No.
No. Oh well,
no,
it's a card pack. It's a physical card pack that you open. He was selling them at which is what I really want. I kind of want to see. He said he was going to try to sell them, but shipping's a problem. So I would like a physical collectible along with my NFT, which is nice. So I think he was Super Phoenix DAO was selling them at Breakpoint, which was nice. So maybe next event they'll be there. But so you open this pack and it's completely random, and you get a couple cool Super Phoenix DAO cards with Drum Carlos posted it. If you could post that, Kepler, and it has a couple cool graphics and some info about Super Phoenix DAO and the Super Phoenix Titan, and then you get a physical random data cube for the Super Phoenix DAO, which is common all the way up to legendary, and that's the NFT that you could buy, that you minted, or you could buy on Magic Eden right now, and it has a lot of perks. You get ships, you get and then when you stake these cubes, you get their governance token, which the less cubes that are staked, the more tokens you get, which is actually really awesome. So
do you need to stake them? Do you need to stake them?
You could stake the cubes for governance coins. You don't need to, but you get free stuff by staking that cube. It's
okay. When is that possible?
I think I'm not sure what the date's out yet. I think they're about to come out with it, but I think on Magic Eden, they're above mint price, so still
awesome.
a great grab on Magic Eden. I don't know. He mentioned that he might do another rollout or whatever, and then you could also buy tokens as well, I believe. But very generous gift. And we got a surprise gift I would like to throw out that not many people know. We kind of kept it hush hush. So we had 43 raffle tickets, which mean we had 43 Mud Empire participants that upgraded MRZ8. Bodie was pretty generous, and he donated $500.
Wow.
so everybody gets something. So of those 43 people, everybody wins something.
So
So
it's gonna
everybody
get
sticks
split.
the
It's gonna get
yes,
split.
43 people split the $500, which I think I did the math. It's like $11. So everybody gets something, which is very generous of Bodhi. Appreciate it. But it's just kind of a cool thing we do at the Mud Empire. Like I do believe we are the best faction that works together. And it kind of brings that camaraderie in, even though we have different guilds and stuff like that. We have a lot of pirates, and hey, we work with those pirates right now. It's pretty interesting. But we'll get to the drawing right now. What's going to happen? We have this wheel for the drawing. Once you're picked, I'm going to write down what you won, and your
let me
name
just
is going to
say
be taken.
let me
Yeah,
just say
go ahead.
one thing before that.
Mhm.
This is sponsored by all of these people. So the prizes and the raffle is sponsored by all these people, guilds, projects. So it's not my channel, indeed. So it's Modern Par and all these sponsors. Okay, just take that into account.
Yeah.
Carmona Yole reminding us that our Brazilian friends from EC is Espasa o Continuo.
Okay.
Is that
Yep.
how you pronounce it, PG? Please correct me, because I'm sure I
Agura Squad.
Espaço contínuo.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And so so we have this wheel up. We're gonna raffle people off, and once your name is drawn, your name is out. So you can't win multiple times. Everybody's gonna be able to win. Like I said, everybody already won part of a share of $500, and pretty interesting. I'm going to be going out of town for a week, so everybody has a chance to send me what they won with their wallet address, and I'll confirm what they won because I'm going to be writing this down as it goes. So send me your wallet address. You have 1 week. After that week, if you do not claim your prize, everything that is not claimed will go to Atlas Grace. So good charity, and also if you do want to donate, it's a great little project and charity. AtlasGrace.soul if you want to donate. So yeah, Kepler, if you want to start,
Let's do it.
I got my pen ready.
Okay, first one going. Let's see who's the first one.
Who did?
Windar.
Windar. Let me find him. I got so many names, man. I'm sorry. This is crap. Hold on. So that's gonna be the air bike, Galley Cup air bike. So
Awesome.
Windar.
Let me know when you're ready. Let me know
I'm
when
ready.
you're ready
Go
for
ahead.
the next one. Okay,
next-
I
yep,
removed
go
this
ahead.
one. I removed this one. I'm just telling everybody that I removed him, and now let's do
We're
it
gonna
again.
do chicken cat Opal Jet now.
Okay,
Opal Jet.
Opal Jet.
let's go. Let's find the next one.
Vroom, vroom.
Stargaze.
Stargaze.
Yep.
This it's a little late. Stargaze. Where is he at? Man, there's so many names.
Stargaze, yeah.
I think it's more or less at the middle.
Last.
Stargaze. I got him. He won an Opal Jet. All
Opal
right.
Jet. Cool.
Nice.
We'll do Pierce X5 from Megonaut next.
Okay, I remove Stargaze and I click again.
I like this wheel system.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a horse racing one, and then there's the obviously marbles. But I was like, man, we have so many people. We have to take so many. It would take so long.
Yeah, the
This is
marbles must take
simple and good.
forever, but I love it.
Yeah, this is simple and good. A West.
A West. You got A West. You just got a X5. Let me find you an X5. That's a pretty good pickup.
Yep. Good ship. So A West, congrats.
We'll do a Fuddy Bear donated 1 crew member. 1 crew member next.
Let's go. 1 crew member. Next one coming. Next one. Let's see. Oh, Ace King was short of this, but it's Fuddy Bear.
Fuddy Bear?
Yeah, Fuddy Bear won the crew member.
He won the
Right?
crew member? Did he? That's what he gave.
That's what
He gave that crew member. Okay, good, Fuddy Bear. You
got it back.
Fuddy Bear, you won your. Oh, that sucks. But you won. I don't have any.
Any room for this?
Sorry, man. Yeah, you won your 1 crew member back. One crew.
We can roll it again if you want.
No, we can, if he doesn't want it, we'll give it to Atlas Grace, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
we'll do that.
One crew member from Sherwood. Go ahead, Kepler.
Let's go. Let's go. Coming. It's coming. Oh! Dusky86, and he's here. Live.
Dusky, you won 1 crew member, Dusky. 1
Awesome.
crew member.
Awesome.
All
Congrats,
right.
Dusky.
Next, we're going to do an Opal Jet from X-Life. Opal Jet from X-Life.
Okay, Opal Jet. Or who's going to win the Opal Jet? Oh, some people were saying, roll again.
Nah.
Nah, we'll give the other one to Atlas Grace, and this one goes to the Cog.
The Cog?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Cog won an Opal Jet. Opal Jet. Congrats to Cog.
Congrats to Cog.
All right, now we got a big prize. 3 prizes. We'll start with five silver pack from Bodie. 5 crew silver packs from Bodie.
Okay, let's go. 5 silver pack from Bodie. Let's see who's winning that. Coming. Oh, Jindo.
Jindu. Yeah, good job, man. 5
Congrats.
silver pack from Jindo.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good pickup. All right, now let's do a 5 gold pack from Bodie.
Let's do that. Gonna win the next one. Mindin.
Oh, nice.
Who was it?
Mindin.
Dean.
Yeah.
He's a
Mean
Dean.
Dean. So
What?
he got 5
A gold crew pack,
gold.
right?
crew. Yep, 5 gold crew. Mean Dean from Deep Profits. All right, now the big one. 5 platinum crew
Let's
from Bodie.
go.
5 platinum crew from Bodie.
Let's go. It's gonna be a good prize for sure. Almost changing, but it's Jab 86.
Jab 86.
Let's go. Congrats.
5 platinum crew. Nice. Good job, Jab. All right, now we're gonna move on. We'll do 5 million fuel from Polaris Fuel. 5 million fuel.
Nice price. Let's go. Let's see who's gonna win this one. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Agent Solas.
Oh, hell yeah! I need fuel too.
Yeah,
Hell
for
yeah.
sure.
5
Agent
million
Solas.
fuel.
Congrats.
I'll take that. I'll take that now, Carlo. Not just joking. But, all right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, John Carlos. Thank you, Polaris Fuel.
I have a feeling that will go
all
to
right.
Atlas Grace.
Yeah, I'll probably donate half. How about that?
Well,
All right,
not a bad, not a
That
bad
was
deal.
fun.
I did a
Okay.
lot of frameworks. All right, we'll do 5 million from Polaris Fuel again.
Okay, 5 more million fuel. Let's go. Let's see, let's see. Okay, I don't know how to say this. CH Bow Bear.
Okay, yep. APCH Bear. Yep. He won
Oh.
5 million
Fuel.
fuel.
Awesome. Congrats.
Right.
Next one.
Congrats. All right. We're gonna do a Fimble air bike from CommandDeck. Us. Fimble
Let's
air
go.
bike.
Let's go. Let's go. Who's gonna win the CommandDeck prize?
What is the price again?
It's a air bike. Fimble air bike from CommandDeck.
Red Cali. Red Cali.
Red Cali. Congrats.
Congrats,
Air bike.
mate.
All right.
Next one.
We're gonna do. Let's see. What's next? GG Collective. The Mud Titan. 1 gold pack. 1 gold crew pack. Well, let me double check something real quick.
Are they donating the Titan?
Yes. Okay, so they did. The poster's a little wrong. So it's a 5 crew pack. 5 gold crew pack. So it is 5 gold crew members. So go ahead whenever you're ready, Kepler.
It's coming. It's coming. 5 gold crew members. That's Legion 66.
All right, where is he? Okay, got him.
Awesome.
He got
Congrats.
5 gold crew. All right. All right, now we're gonna have 5 of the same prize from EC Agora Squad. Let's do one max hog. 1 max hog.
1 max hog. Let's go. We have Red Cali in the chat also, so congrats, mate.
Congrats, Red Cali.
Congrats.
He said woot, but might donate it.
Yep. Awesome. So Bobby 12 Pro. What did he win?
Please give me the vibes of the golden ticket.
Bobby 12 Bro. Yeah, it's Bobby 12 Bro. Yep.
Yeah.
So
what did he win?
A max hog.
Max hog.
Oh, good prize. Congrats.
Max hogs are amazing.
Yep.
All right, let's do another max hog.
Another max hog coming for. Who's gonna win this one? Ball Phoenix.
Who? I'm sorry.
Val Phoenix.
Oh, Val Phoenix. Okay, I'm sorry. I was waiting for it to load.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Congrats, Max Hog.
Awesome. Congrats, Val Phoenix.
All right.
Next
all right,
one.
We have. Okay, how many Max Hogs was that? That was 2. 3 more Max Hogs. 1 more. Let's go. Next Max Hog.
Next one coming. Club Federico.
Club Federico. Nice.
Awesome. Congrats. Next one. Another Max Hog?
Let me find him. Yeah, another Max Hog. I'm trying to find Club Federico. There he is.
Okay, let's go for next one. Next Max Hog. It's gonna be for RDJ Maverick.
Okay, Maverick. Where's he at? I'm trying to find it. There he is.
And what is the price for this again? Another max hog? No.
I think so.
We already gave 3.
Yeah,
is it 4?
5 Max Hogs. Hold on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So 1 more Max Hog?
Max Hog. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm trying to write this down. make sure we're not giving away too many Max Hogs that we don't have.
Yeah. Make
So
sure.
we just got
Space will donate
Maverick,
more.
Federico, Val Phoenix, and Bobby. We have one more Max Hog.
Yeah, just in case I'm writing everything in the chat.
Yeah, that's super cool. Thanks for that, Don Carlos. Okay, let's go for the next one. Let's see who's coming next. Okay, Tech Noir,
nice. He has amazing posters he puts out.
Yeah.
Congrats, you won a Max Hog.
Congrats, mate. Okay.
All right.
Next,
let's do a Dark Core Roasters 20% off. 20% off Dark Core Roasters.
Okay, let's go.
I believe they do 10% goes to Atlas Grace if you buy coffee through them. So that's a pretty cool thing as well.
It's for Dude, another club mate. Dude.
Okay, Dude. Congrats. 20% off.
That's the one with 2 O's, right?
3 O's. Yep. 20.
3. Okay.
20%.
Dude.
Dark Core Roasters.
Hey, Hunter. Hola, Hunter in the chat.
All right, you guys ready for the big one?
The big one
the
coming.
Super Phoenix Dow Cube Card Pack.
Wow.
You don't know what you're going to get. Could be a common, could be a legendary. Either or, it's still good. And you get a physical card, too, which is amazing. So if
I want to remind everyone that they were 1.5 sol when they came out for mint.
Mm-hmm. And you can't even get them at 1.5 sol for the cheapest right now. So it's a really good project. Really good price. Really good CEO and team over there. So yeah, it's this is probably my favorite. I was hoping I could win it, but dang it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
didn't. I don't care if you called it rigged or whatever. If I won that, I'm taking it and running.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Now I'm thinking. Why didn't I participate? Why?
I know. I asked
didn't
all
have time.
3 of you. I'm like, why didn't you guys?
Yeah.
You guys did upgrade, but you guys didn't give me your names. Actually, PG
I didn't post because I didn't want to.
PG did. PG
I didn't want to take a prize out of the thing. If I was lucky, I'd rather.
Yeah, let the rest of the people win it.
Yeah.
But this prize it's juicy. Let's go. And now less participants. Less participants. So it's easier for you guys. Are you there in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know. Let's go.
Yeah. All right, drum roll. Let's go.
It's coming. Oh my god. Oh, Nakar. Congrats.
Nakar.
That's a huge prize, Nakar.
Huge prize. Super Phoenix Dow cards.
Amazing.
Congrats to Nakar. That's amazing prize. Let me know if you don't want it. I'll give you some soul for it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Money
nice
in
price.
the bank. But don't worry if you did not win anything. Generous Bodie, like I said, is giving away $500. Big prize for everybody who participated. I have everybody's name. I don't want to say this, but please send me your wallet addresses so I could send you the prizes. Even if you didn't win a prize, send me your wallet address if you're Mud Empire and participated, because I do need to get you the participation prize from Bodie. It's going to take me a while. Like I said, I'm going to be out of town for a week, so I'll get to it when I can. If you do not claim your prize in a week, that will go to Atlas Grace.
Yeah, don't send the seed phrases or ignore Hyphen Thrifter. And none of us are gonna contact you on direct message. We'll tag you wherever we can.
Yeah.
Don't give your phrases to anyone.
Yeah, I was just laughing because I just read that, and it was like, what?
Yeah.
No, don't
And,
send the seed phrase.
I'm gonna be looking what Discords and most of everybody already sent me their wallet addresses. So you scammers, I already know who's who. So good to go.
Awesome.
And this was a nice, beautiful experiment that we were doing. Whenever we decide to go for MRC 12, we're going to throw the house out of the window, like we say in Spanish. We're going to try to go for really, really nice prices, and hopefully we can gather some momentum there. And that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that.
It's going to be huge. Yeah, for sure. And it's going to be fun to do it and give it the prices. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, especially having so many and so good prices. Yeah, it's like half of the people almost got a price, right? Something like that.
Yeah, a little,
a little less than that.
More.
It's all donated by the same community. It's really cool. I like this. Thank you so much for organizing that, Agent Solas. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, thank you for everybody that donated. It was not really me. I just try to put it on, but yeah, almost half got a prize. Everybody else got something, which is still good. I think if I do the math correctly, 43 participants, $500. That's $11. That's pretty cool. My math might be wrong, but
more or less like that. Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. And a lot of people didn't even know about the Mud Empire. So people are like, oh, I'm excited to coordinate now. So brought more people in with coordination, so it worked out for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Now, if you're watching this and you don't know, or you're not sure, or you were not sure about which faction or which whatever to play with, you can join Mud Empire. Join us. So
we're hiring. We are hiring.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap it up. So I'm just gonna say that, remember, this was a super cool, super interesting episode with a lot of interesting topics. We talked about the council, the kind of system for the voting. Okay, that's important to know how it works, so that you know how to vote correctly, and then we talked about the next releases and how it may impact the game and the economy of the game in the next months when those releases come. And then we had this super cool Mud Empire event with huge prizes, like the last one for Nakar. Congrats, Nakar. And for the council, vote for Drum Carlos. Just my opinion.
vote for whomever you think is the best, the 5 best people for you, from your opinion, but do the ranking so your vote counts. That's what matters, and participate, because this is a beautiful process.
Yeah, and then support our sponsors and support all Star Atlas IP projects and projects they've started in Star Atlas. It's pretty cool that we all help each other out, and everybody's so generous and everybody's so working together. But check out darkhorrorroasters.com and superphoenixdao.com.
That's great. And I wanted to give a big shout out GG Collective, because they jumped in this now and they are going to be more involved now with the faction. And I think this is very good for everyone. This is, I can see a really, really good future in our faction.
Let's go. It's going to be awesome. A lot of things coming in Star Atlas and in Mud Empire, so join Mud Empire. And vote for Drum Carlos. Okay, so do you want to say anything else, PG, for example?
Nothing is like looking for the next 6 months. The next 6 months is going to be very nice in Star Atlas.
Cool. Anything else you want to say, Solas?
I talked too much already, so I'm good to go. Thank you for everybody to join us on the live stream. Thank you for everybody participating.
Okay, perfect. And Ron Carlos, you can thank everybody or say anything.
Thank you for everything. Let's look forward for that debate next week. And I might be also attending another podcast this Sunday with other council members, with our Nomad friends.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting too. But remember to give this video, this live stream, a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so that you are notified when we do another podcast. Also, you can follow KeplerNet with double T or Naval RTV or CommandDeck SA on Twitter. So you will get a notification also there when we go live next time. So stay tuned for our next episode. And thanks everybody for coming. Yep.
Let's get Kepler some likes in his channel. We got one like. Let's get some likes in this podcast. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, we have 18 likes now. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was fast. You're fast. Thanks, guys. Okay, see you next time. Thank you very much for coming and for participating in the chat. See you guys.